We are here. I told you a while back saying that I was going to do a review for Billie Eilish's When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? I did the speculation and like before the album came out. I did the reaction for the album. Now I took a while to just really sink in the album and listen to it on far way too many times on repeat. And I love it still to this day. We're just gonna get in to talk about each and then talk about which ones are my favorites, my top faves, and my likes. So let's jump into it. Hey, my name is Relia, and what we do here on this channel, we do album reactions, song reactions, music talk, kind of like this one, music reviews, all kinds of things, all about music, because everyone is like, we're just music lovers here. So if you want to get into that, then click the subscribe button, because we'd love to have you. There will be cards throughout this video. There will be my speculations video about when I speculated about what I thought the album was going to be about. I was so wrong, but it's still a good video to watch. And watch the album reaction if you haven't yet. So make sure to do that. I thought it was pretty funny. It wasn't actually a song. It was just really chill. Just started the album like, oh, that's so Billie. My favorite line of that song, duh. Who doesn't? Like, I can't tell you how many times I've just said that in every single time that song came on because I'm so into it. I don't think I've ever not said duh when it was time to say it. I really like the switch up at the end when you think it's over and then the song just continues with like the boom. Yes, this is nice. And in the album reaction, I was like, oh, this is happening, okay. And I still like it. I'd be like, I really like the beat. The beat's really different. It's like, gives off a vibe that just wants to get you to dance and just like jump around and stuff. I love the distortion. Some people say they don't like it because of the distortion, but that is so different because I don't hear that a lot in this music, of just like hardcore bass and that like distortion of it. It's so good, and I'm like, oh, this is different, and it just gives you like a vibe like, I'm like, oh, snap, cool. Let's do this. And I love how quiet the song is. Not like the actual song itself, but just like her voice is so quiet. Like her voice is quiet like in also her songs, but I'm saying like just in this one in particular, it's so faint, but it's there. It's super pretty. The production, saying no more, the production in that song is amazing. I heard it before the album came out when it was a single, and I still loved it then. I was like, this is amazing. And once again, it's a sound that you normally don't hear. So I like that. I like hearing new things instead of like the same old thing. I really like the beat. The beat to this is chill. And I like how it gives me God as a woman vibe. In All the Good Girls Go to Hell, she refers to God as she, she'll do this, she will do this, her, herself, like all of that stuff. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I really like on the end of the song, she's like, I cannot do this, snowflake. I'm like, oh, fun. Thanks, Billie. The meaning of the song is really good because like obviously when you first look at it and you don't know who like Billie is, you're just looking at the song and you're like, what the heck is this? And then when you actually listen to it and you know, like get to know who Billie is and like what her music is about, it's not, when you look at the title, it's different than what the actual song is. And if you didn't know the meaning, then it's basically about she likes this guy, and this guy doesn't like her back, and she doesn't want him to give him an actual reason for her to, like, the reason why I don't like you is this. Like, she's hoping it's not an actual reason, and it's just saying that I wish you were just, like, he would be gay, and then that would be the reason. So it's not an actual reason why he doesn't like her. So that's the meaning of the song, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. In the song, the numbers. I like how it's a countdown, 6 to 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1, and then in the second verse, it goes 12 to 11 to 10 to 9 to 8 to 7 to 6. It's really good. I like it. The song is really basic. Like, not basic saying like, oh, it's basic, but I'm saying like, it's just the beat that's really mellow with the guitar and just her singing. It's a basic song, but it gives out so much like a lot out of it than just like all this production, which her production songs are like great when they add in so much production going on. But when it's just the hardcore like music in the song and she can still make it really good, that's good for an artist. Once again, her voice, it's always gonna be amazing. I can't argue, it's her voice in that song is really good. Well, in all her songs, but like that song, it's the most basic piano. A lot of times you don't hear it, but then like mostly in the second verse-ish and part of the chorus, I think. You can hear the faint piano, but it's mostly just her. And I like that about the song. That's what I mean by basic, but powerful or productive. Like, that's what I mean. I also like the line, call me friend, but keep me closer, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, the way I've like represented that was like, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. You're calling me a friend, but you're keeping me closer, so like, am I the enemy? Like, But if that's not how the line or like really means, then just let me know in the comments. But I still like the line either way. It gives me Party Favor vibes, and I like that because I liked Party Favor in her EP. I like the switching of the voices back and forth of like the little like, I don't know how to explain that, but like little Billie, I don't know. I think that's how like the song is supposed to be represented. But and then like actual just like her voice Billie, and it just goes back and forth, I think in like the second verse, and I like that. And they do it kind of in the first verse, but they do it more so in the second, and I really like that. I like how it's called 8, and it's the 8th song in the album. I like that, it's cool. From the show The Office, they have lines from the show in The Office in the song, and I think that's really cool. The music, it gets me dancing. I like the line, I'm the powder, you're the fuse, just add some friction. I don't know what I like about that song or that part. It's just, I just get into it. I'm like, I'm the powder, you're the fuse, just add some friction. I love it. I don't know why I love it so much. I just love that line. Something about that line, just, yes. One word, production. That production in the song is so good. It's so good, and it's so different, and it's so good. That's where When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go come in, because in Bury a Friend, they say the line. It's not a title of a song in the album, but it's a lyric in a song as the album name, and I really enjoy that. When we all fall asleep, where do we go? I'm not even gonna say what I like about this, but it's like funny, but I like it, and I'm just gonna play it.
Billie, come here, listen, careful.
I really like in between those parts. Love it. I like the little music in it, and like it's really nice, and it's very different because you wouldn't hear that normally, which I like it. I really do, and it's like her whole album is so different than what I normally hear, and like the first time you hear it, you just hear it and you're like, okay, I can get into it, but then when you hear it, you're like, wow, this is really good. And I like when she says, hurry, I'm worried, because it's like shakes, like hurry, I'm worried. But you have to hear the actual song to really get what I mean, because like it's like very blurry. It's very, I don't know how to explain it. It's just very shaky and it's very blurry at the same time. And I like the backstory of Ilo Milo too, because that song is like, depending, like it was about Billie's favorite game as a kid, and it was like they had to navigate and find each other, and that's what this song is about. And I thought, oh, the song is once again basic but powerful. I really like the line, sorry there's no way out but down. The first line of the song is just, take me to the rooftop, I want to see the world when I stop breathing. Oh, okay, this is getting serious, and it just talks about it more and more throughout the song. This message in the song is true to a lot of people. They love someone, they don't want to love someone, but they do anyway. That's pretty much the premise of the song, and like, it's true, not gonna lie. Lyrics in the song that I like is, I love you, but I don't want to, but I love you. But like, ooh, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good, because it's so true. And in the song when she goes, ooh, I love that, it's so good. I sing it every single time. You'd probably think, oh, it's the last song, and if you heard it before, you kind of know, oh, like that's just your backup song. But I really like the song. I like so good. In the song, it's just all the songs in one. All the songs from the album in one, starting from I Love You to Bad Guy, which is the first official song. It just has a one lyric from each part of the song. Usually it's the first lyric, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's the title of the song. It's because in I Love You, the first words is "it's not true." And in Goodbye, the first words for when they start going down the list is "it's not true." And that's not I Love You, but it's still going down, but going up technically to Bad Guy. But it's still doing that same effect, which I really enjoyed. When I first heard it and like halfway through, once I started hearing the singles, that's how I knew it was a song from when she was going down the, that's like when she was going down the list. Because obviously I heard it one time, I'm not gonna remember all the lyrics to the other songs, so like halfway I was like, oh, she's going down. And then like once I heard I'm the bad guy, I was like, oh my goodness, it's so good. And I like in the beginning, before she starts going up the list, she says, please, please don't leave me. Bad Guy, Zanny, All the Good Girls Go to Hell, Wish You Were Gay, My Strange Addiction, Listen Before I Go, I Love You, Goodbye. Those are all my over-the-top favorites. You Should See Me in a Crown, When the Party's Over, Bury a Friend, Ilo Milo. 8, and then the 7 exclamation points one. Since that's not officially a song, but yeah. And I like 8. I like 8. It's just not one of the first like few out of my favorites and top faves that I listen to. So thank you guys for watching. This was a longer-ish kind of one. I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope you really got like my opinion of how I feel. If you have a different opinion, or if you just want to share your opinion, tell me down in the comments what you think about the album. What songs do you like? What songs do you not like? And what's like, do you know like your favorite lyrics from some of the songs? Because I have some favorite lyrics and you already know a lot of them. Hey, watch my last video over here if you haven't yet. Watch the video that's perfectly picked out for you over here. Click the subscribe button right here if you haven't subscribed to the channel, or if you don't want to do any of those 3, go ahead, click the card somewhere and click it and watch some of the speculations or the reactions. You may enjoy it. Okay, my name is Relia, and yeah, talk to you soon. Relia the music. Bye.